No.
What about...
Nope.
Look at this.
Why? I'm trying to get this done.
Do you think it's possible?
If what's possible?
Genetic modification.
Oh, no.
All the time you hear in these stories about normal people having their DNA changed through an outside source. Normally when that outside source comes in contact with your DNA, your body fights against it and you become ill and possibly die.
Are you done yet?
No!
Ugh.
But these people in here, they don't die. Either because they have a strong enough mindset going through the process, or they just got lucky. Which means the only way to find out if this works is if we go outside and find a spider so you can be bit and see what happens. What?
I'm not doing that.
Fine. That's okay. You know why? Because we already have an awesome power our bodies naturally have. We can heal ourselves when injured. But annoyingly, it's too slow of a process. Oh, what if there was a pill that could either increase the amount of organisms used to regenerate us, or that increases them to a rapid enough speed so that we could heal in matters of seconds? Imagine what that could do for the military. If someone were to be shot, you would just yank a bullet out of them, take a pill, and boom, like nothing ever hit them. But if the enemy were to find out, then they could just recreate the process and it'd be a constant battle of revival on
that's
both
it.
sides. Wait! Honey, time for dinner. So, how was your day?
Ugh, annoying. There's this girl at lunch who did nothing but talk and talk the entire time. She thought we were listening to her when really we were trying to figure out if the chicken nuggets were actually chicken or not. I know what chicken looks like, and it's not supposed to be gray.
Fine.
Okay. What did you do today?
Got another project on top of the other 3 I have. A dispute with someone over if Doritos or Pringles are the most addictive chip. 2 tests in the same class, and enough homework to give Einstein a migraine.
Nothing. Just another basic day.
Are you okay?
Now that you mention it, I have been feeling a little confined.
Yeah, I'm fine.
All right. And you would tell if there was something, right?
Of course, Mom.
So when are you going to tell her?
Tell who about what?
Your mother about your problem, as you call it?
First of all, it's not a problem, more of an inconvenience at times. And secondly, I don't want to tell her because I don't want her to worry about me. Either she'll think I'm crazy and send me to some mental asylum, or she'll send me to a doctor where you lay on a weirdly shaped couch and they ask you a bunch of questions.
And how does this make you feel?
It makes me feel stuck between a rock and a hard place. I want to tell her. I want to tell the whole world. But I don't know how to. Even if I manage to find the right words, I'm afraid of the outcome. But if I don't tell her, I'm afraid Mom will feel more and more separated from me and feel all alone. Does any of this make sense?
Nope. But I bet when you get some sleep, this will all be forgotten.
You're probably right.
Always am. Are you asleep yet?
No.
Good, because I was thinking,
Ah!
does your brain ever fall asleep? The brain is constantly working, even when you don't realize it. But when you go to sleep, the brain still works to make sure your heart beats and you're breathing while you dream. And what decides what you dream? Is it something you see before you go to bed? An important memory?
Alright everyone, let's get started. Who can tell me what this word means?
Ooh, I know the answer, it's head!
Yes, that is correct. Who can tell me what this word means?
Ooh, I don't know what to do, it's thought!
Calm down. It's not a race to see who can say the word the fastest.
Trust me, you don't have much competition.
Yes, thank you. Who can tell me what this word means?
That's brain!
I think this one lost hers.
Once again, correct. Who can tell me what this word means? Someone else. Ben,
Huh?
can you tell me what this word means?
Mine?
Actually, I prefer to be called Anne.
That's correct. All right, everyone, we'll finish this up next class. And don't forget about the test next week. Ben, do you mind staying for a minute? Is everything okay?
You know, now that you mention it, there's this thing that I constantly hear nagging. Hey!
Yeah, I'm fine.
Are you sure? Because I'm here if you need to talk.
I'm fine. Why do you ask?
Well, lately in class, you've been sort of quiet and reserved. I hardly ever see you communicate with anyone else, save for one or two people for short increments.
Hey, that's not true. We talk to plenty of people, just not in this class, because the only people in here are either sleeping, too busy being a teacher's pet, or are confused out of their... Hey, how do you say this?
I've just been a little tired lately. Probably need some more sleep. But sometimes it's hard to when someone won't let you.
Who isn't letting you sleep?
Just some neighbors who like to party a lot. Anyway, I got some homework
Of
to get
course.
working on.
Let me know if you ever do need to talk.
Thanks, I will.
No, you won't.
Shut up!
Hi, honey, how was your day? Weird. Someone ripped the sink off of the bathroom wall, and the rest of the day everyone was trying to figure out how they did it, and an even better question, why.
Fine.
Anything eventful?
Nope.
Do you mind sitting for a minute? Why haven't you been talking to me?
What do you mean?
For a long time now, anytime I talk to you or ask you anything, it's always the same few words. I feel like you're in a different place. But every time I ask you if everything's okay, you say you're fine. I'm really worried about you.
Don't worry, Mom. I'm fine. Oh, and by the way, friend's coming over soon to work on some homework. Ugh, this is so irritating. Why does everybody think there's something wrong all the time? You don't say a word and everyone's all on you like something terrible's happened to you. Is it not okay if I don't say anything? Sometimes I just want to be alone in my thoughts. Up there I can imagine anything. Be anyone, do anything, just escape what's around me. And there the only limits I have is myself. But I can't do that when someone's asking me if I'm okay every 5 minutes.
They just care about you.
It's just so annoying.
What's annoying?
Oh, nothing. Just talking to myself.
Well, don't go crazy on me now, because this homework is driving me insane.
Which one?
Calculus. I mean, look at this problem. There are no numbers at all, just a bunch of symbols. When I signed up for this class, I thought I'd be doing math, not hieroglyphics.
Man, I don't even know. I have a hard time paying attention as it is.
Let me see. Oh! You multiply the y over to the dy, and you multiply the x over to the 2x plus 3. After that, you find the antiderivative of both sides, and once you do that, you're going to add c for constant, which you're going to need to find. So divide everything on the x side over to the y to find the constant. Now the question is to find y, so go back to the original equation before we found c, distribute everything onto one side so that the y is by itself, and don't forget to add your new value for constant, simplify, and then you're done.
Is this right?
I don't know, it sounds right.
I think I figured it out.
Well, don't keep it to yourself. That's right. How did you get that?
I don't know. It just came to me.
With some help.
Ben, can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Well, do you ever feel like you're being watched?
Yes.
No. Why?
Well, don't think I'm crazy, because I'm not.
Judgment-free zone here, man.
Well, lately, I feel like someone's been watching me, like someone's stalking me. When I'm at home, school, even when I'm sleeping. But every time I look, it's not there. Do you think it's a ghost? Where?
There are no such things as ghosts. It's probably just your brain playing tricks with you.
Don't you need your mind?
No, see, in your head there are two things. Your brain and your mind. Some people believe they're one the same, but I believe they're completely separate.
Well, what's the difference?
Well, I believe the person who you are is your mind. It's where all of your creativity is made, thoughts are developed, and emotions created. Your brain is in control of your body, and when your brain and mind come together, they make you. And for the most part, they work really well together.
Yeah, until one thinks it's funny to play tricks on the other.
But sometimes your brain decides to go off and do its own thing. That's why sometimes you think you may see something when really it's just your brain playing tricks with you. It can't be your mind since your brain controls all your senses. So that's probably what it is. You know what? Forget I said anything. Let's just focus on these hieroglyphics.
Honey, dinner!
Do you want to stay for dinner?
No, if I don't get home, my mom will hit me over the head with a frying pan.
Ow, that sounds awful.
Actually, after the first couple times, it doesn't hurt. It feels more like putting on a helmet and being hit with flat metal.
How did the studying go?
Fine.
Do you want to go anywhere tonight?
No, I'm good.
Are you sure we could see a movie if you'd like?
Nothing good's out right now.
Ben, what's wrong?
What? Nothing.
I really doubt that. Every time I see you, you're not even here. You look like your best friend just died. And if I try to talk to you, you say one word and then ignore me. I feel like you hate me at times and don't want to be near me.
What do I do? I knew this would happen.
I don't know. This whole thing has me more confused than usual.
Where would I even begin? I still don't even know what's wrong with me. Every time I try to talk about it, my words get all tangled and sound like I'm crazy.
Sometimes I think you are.
Shut up! You're the one who's causing all this to happen.
Me? No. I helped you. Before me, you were this passive little creature, easily persuaded into believing anything. You went through life. Everything is the same thing and being blinded by reality. You were mindless. Then I came into life and guided you to see the real picture. I gave you more creativity, great thinking capability, and emotion.
You were the distraction. Ever since you showed up, I've been stuck in here, with you questioning everything I see. Every day I feel trapped and more confined and less of my physical self. You haven't guided me. You've changed who I am.
How can I change what was never there to begin with?
That's it. I'm through with you.
Fine. I'm done talking with you anyway.
Huh. That's a first. Do you have a minute to talk?
Of course. So, what's on your mind?
Well, what if there's this thing that you wanted everyone to know about, but you didn't know how to describe it, and you were afraid of the reaction it would cause?
Well, are you afraid of people's reactions? Is it something bad?
No, definitely not. It's just that when I was younger, I was a lot more verbal than what you see now. And a lot of times I spoke before I thought through what I was going to say. One day I said something to a friend of mine that really offended them. The emotion I saw kind of stuck in my head, and I hated seeing that conversation over and over again. So I decided to come up with something to prevent this from happening again. I decided it'd be best just to not say anything at all unless necessary.
So, you're afraid that the things you say will hurt someone?
Yes, seeing other people's emotions have a greater toll on me than they should. A lot of times I keep my emotions inside of me because I hate seeing negativity in the world. There's already a ton of it out there, and I don't want to contribute more to the pot. I just hate seeing people upset.
Is that the reason you're here? By not talking, you're going to hurt the people around you? Have you tried thinking about what you're going to say beforehand? Maybe read it aloud, sort of script it out.
That's the thing. I'll think of what I want to say. But when it comes time to saying it, my mind thinks faster than what I can say, and my words become all tangled and not how I plan them to be. That's why I don't answer questions a lot in class. I usually have the answer, but when it comes time to saying it, I know it'll just come out a huge mess. I just don't know what to do.
Well, I think the best thing to do is to talk about it. Keeping these thoughts and emotions to yourself is not good for you, and it can lead to terrible things. From what you've been saying, it sounds like you have a lot on your mind.
You have no idea.
Is there anything you can do to try to contain it and maybe keep it aligned and under control?
I've tried to control it, but no luck yet. I can suppress it by listening to music, though. Whenever my mind goes off on its own, the music creates a cage for my mind. I'll just plug these in, and I'm able to focus on what's in front of me without thinking of literally anything else.
Do you mind me asking when you started thinking this much?
Something happened to me a few years ago. It got me thinking. Over time, it's developed into this huge web of thoughts I tend to get stuck in.
Well, I think you should really be more open with your thoughts. It may help you with some of your major thinking processes and relieve a lot of stress.
All right. Thanks for listening.
Of course. I'm just glad I finally got to know the real you.
Hey, Mom. How was your day?
Fine.
Do you mind if we talk?
Sure.
I'm sorry. I know I've been very quiet and uncommunicative with you. But it's not just been you. I've been doing it to a lot of people for a while now, and it's something I wish I didn't do. I don't want to hurt anyone. Whenever I see someone sad or depressed, it hurts me. Probably more than it should. Many people talk without thinking, and it leads to them regretting what they say. So to make sure I'm not the cause of someone getting hurt, I decided it'd be best just to not say anything at all unless necessary. I'd rather listen to them and comfort them than to be the one that causes them this pain. Because I don't talk a lot, I spend most of my time up here, and I tend to get stuck up there. Sometimes I think my mind has a mind of its own and will go out of control analyzing something, and I'm being dragged along with it. I've probably taken this too far. I know I have. Because how it's affected you. And I'm sorry.
Thank you. Please be more open with me.
I will, Mom. I don't want to hurt you anymore.
So, how's it
Ugh, annoying. It's insane the amount of work these teachers expect us to do. They think the only class we have is theirs, so they just pile the workload on us. I've had so much work to do that I work on a project during lunch.
So you haven't eaten all day?
Well, unless you count learning as food for your brain, then no.
Well, I'll just have to fix that. Dinner will be done very soon.
Thanks, Mom.
So you finally did it.
Yeah, I did. And it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. Listen, I'm sorry for what I said to you earlier.
It's okay. Besides, you're the crazy one. You're apologizing to yourself.
Yeah, whatever.
Hey, as long as you're not going to some crazy home, I'm calm.
You're never calm. Well, try not to be too obnoxious right now. I've got to get some homework done.
Hey, I have feelings. And so do a lot of things you wouldn't think. Like trees. Do you think they enjoy constantly being ripped down? They get torn apart into paper, tables, chairs, not even food. The other day I saw this video of this dude eating this giant piece of bark. Why would you do that? Wouldn't you be concerned about getting splinters? The only thing I could see people eating would be sap, and that's just because it's in gum, and everybody loves gum. Especially at school. It's crazy how much people love it. You can barely pull out a piece without everyone in the class wanting one. It's absurd.